Hi, welcome to the Hub on the Hill in Sutton Hill. This part of the building is our new cafe area, so we've recently refurbished it. As you can see, it's a nice, bright, wide area now. This is our main hall. It's the largest room in the building. Currently, it can hold up to 100 people, so anything that's possible within a big, large space such as this goes ahead. Telford is a new town, which is just over 50 years old. Sutton Hill, the estate here, is the first estate that was built for the new town. But like every other estate, we have our issues and problems: fuel poverty, food poverty. 56% of children are on free school meals, which obviously creates some major issues at times. During the summer, we've been collecting school uniforms, pre-loved school uniforms, people that are moving from one school to the next, the families donate them. If someone's struggling to buy a uniform, we can get access to it, and then they come along and they have it free of charge. The activities that go on in our centre are really, really important, but at the same time, through our care service, through our youth club, we can provide a wider support to the wider community and keep an eye on how that community develops and support them in that development. I've got 2 care members of staff who provide care to people on the estate, which is really important. I've got a cafe manager whose job role is not just as running the cafe, but it is during the summer. She provided cooking lessons for young people and making sure that the food is always there and available to everyone. We work with Shropshire Youth Association, who provide us with qualified youth workers, and then we've got 2 staff that work on our Cottage Crew project, which is an outreach project for older people to access art but get social care in a different way. We've got the local food bank who also provide a baby bank facility. We have young parents come into the centre who will support, and sometimes that support's done in a slightly different way. So Steve, a little while ago, was listening to someone who had lost their A-level certificates. He supported her to find those. She's now back in college, got through a foundation course, and we've just found out that this new semester coming up that she's actually going to university to do health and social care. But this was a young mum who thought that her chance of education had gone because she just couldn't afford to replace her A-level certificates. Community Catalysts have been really very supportive of the work we do, very instrumental in 1 or 2 projects as well. So our Cottage Crew project, that all started out from the closure of a older person's daycare. So it was closing down. I got a phone call from Community Catalysts to say, Terry, we've got a venue. We've got a group of 8 people that want to carry on meeting, doing art and craft. So we discussed the options there, and they supported us with looking at how we could do that. On the wider context though, as we've developed into a wider community support organisation, the local authority approached me and said, what do you think about employing local people to care for local people? So again, through the work and support and running a lot of ideas through the staff of Community Catalysts and the contacts that we have within the organisation, they sort of helped us form clarity and say, yes, actually that is possible. So Community Catalysts have been really instrumental in helping us to take the step into care, take that next step into a new service provision. And from a business point of view, it helps us create a new income stream. The council have been very instrumental in support of looking at how we can develop our care services. And again, they've been very supportive of us looking at housing, because they see that we're actually tackling the issues that maybe a council can't. We also work with a lot with local companies, especially those private companies that locally, they see that we're working with we're a local organisation working on the ground, and they see that as valuable. So as an organisation, we can react very quickly. All my staff very often will come to me and say, we've discovered this, how are we going to deal with it? So they know they've got an open forum and an open door to come in, and we discuss that. The other thing that we're very good at though is recycling money. So if I save money in one area, we'll recycle it somewhere else. It just goes into another part of the organisation to make something else happen. So we're very good at that. The other thing that we've been very good at over our short life, just over 3 years, is looking at where are the new income streams going to come from. As an organisation, currently we're our income is dominated by grants. You know, we've got a 5-year plan, but it goes around the other way. But within 5 years, we're reliant on traded income, on our own, standing on our own 2 feet without relying on grants, because the grants aren't always going to be there. So that's why we're looking at opening up our own community shop. That's why we're looking at housing and becoming a landlord. And we've got other initiatives potentially on the horizon.